I've been doing YouTube for a year now, and honestly, so much has changed, not just with my channel, but also with myself. Today, I want to share my biggest lessons with you. How doing YouTube allowed me to shift my perspective, pushed me out of my comfort zone, and ultimately changed my life. And no, I didn't need 1,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers for this to happen. The simple act of starting was enough. When I started vlogging, I quickly realized that my life was boring. Or at least that's what I kind of told myself. One of my first vlogs was about how I decided to meet up with my friend, go for a massage. I took Lucy for a walk. I made some soup. It was kind of like a chill, relaxing weekend. When I was editing that video, I was thinking to myself, oh my god, this video is so pathetic, it's so boring, nobody's gonna watch it. Kinda happened that way. Nobody really watched that video. It's also super cringy now that I look back at it, but still, regardless, I am grateful for that experience, and I am grateful that I actually started asking myself really good questions. Instead of dwelling on that video and dwelling on how pathetic and boring my life is, I actually asked myself how I can change this. And that small shift, reframing that I saw my boring and pathetic life as an opportunity for a change, that's what actually allowed me to take that first step towards change in my life. I started creating moments instead of waiting for something exciting to happen to me. I took myself on solo dates. I made myself to try new things. I made them look exciting and not scary. The biggest thing that happened to me, I actually took myself on my first solo trip, and I know that I talk about that solo trip in almost every single one of my videos, but honestly, it was a turning point for me. It showed me that I am fully and truly capable of achieving things, and also that I can ask for help when I need that help. It's funny that my first ever YouTube video was about how to get your confidence back, but honestly, at a time when I was filming that video, I wasn't truly confident. I was kind of in the mindset of fake it till you make it. I think starting a YouTube was kind of a way for me to get my confidence back, along with other things that I've been doing for that. But then I also realized that getting your confidence is also about doing things that scare you. Posting my first video was pretty scary. Posting my first vlog was even scarier because I was sharing bits of my life, bits of my apartment, and I thought that people would judge me. Booking my first solo trip and driving there was even scarier. It was truly terrifying. But as I was doing it, all the fear kind of like faded away because there was so much things happening. There was so much new going on that it was so much excitement and just happiness that I am doing it, that fear was fading away in the background. Essentially, every time I pushed myself a little bit further, my confidence grew. Even with a small audience of 300 subscribers, small according to YouTube, to me it's pretty huge, but I appreciate every single one of you. And honestly, I remember when I hit my first 50, I filmed a little video and it was such a humbling experience. I look back at it and I was like, oh my god, thanks so much to my younger self that didn't give up and kept pushing it, because even from that point, so many things happened. And one of my biggest realization this year was that my goal isn't just being a YouTuber, is to share something meaningful, is to actually to inspire others, to encourage, to show others that they're so much more capable than they think they are. Another major shift that happened was my self-development videos. I actually used to struggle with finishing things. I used to struggle with starting something, but never actually going fully through with that. And creating this YouTube channel actually pushed me to stay consistent with it. First of all, I was able to push myself to post long-form video every week, no matter what. No matter if I injured myself, that happened, that I was actually kind of like in bed most of the time, and I still went to work, but it was pretty painful. Then there's like other things that were happening in my life, and my life was pretty stressful, but I still pushed myself to film videos and edit them. When I went on my solo trip, I knew that I wouldn't have time to film videos and post them and edit them, so I remember like doing like a lot of content in a short period of time and still doing it and pushing it. And it's honestly a very remarkable thing for me to do, because sometimes when I wouldn't see an immediate result or immediate gratification, I would kind of be like, you know what's the point, I'm not gonna do it. Or I'll think of something, I'll think of idea, I won't be able to actually commit to that idea. So this YouTube journey actually showed me that I am able to fully commit something to, like, by something I mean like to a goal, even though I don't see immediate gratification in the result that I wanted to. I am still doing things, and I realized that even if nobody would be watching, I am so hooked on this to share things, to do things, to keep it as kind of like a little video diary even for myself, that I'll be still doing it because I truly enjoy what I'm doing, even though that sometimes I do struggle with filming videos, I do struggle with editing videos, I do struggle with making thumbnails and writing descriptions and all that kind of stuff. And I think there's another difference, that people think if you're gonna be doing what you love, you'll never have to struggle. But regardless of what you're doing, there's still gonna be a little struggle, there's still gonna be a little resistance, there's still gonna be that little nagging voice inside of you being like, you don't really need to do that, let's just lay on the couch and watch some Netflix and eat some cookies and we'll deal with it later, that's okay, you know, you did enough already. So it's important to understand that those things can happen, but it doesn't mean that you don't love what you do, you just need a little push. I used to struggle with finishing things, really even starting things. I would either start and abandon it midway, or I will actually have the idea and I wouldn't even start and I will just let that idea sit in my idea bank or completely fizzle out. That's the new phrase I learned. But YouTube actually forced me to commit to my ideas and to commit to doing something. And also through that commitment, I realized another thing, that everyone wants to be a YouTuber, and anyone can start a YouTube channel, anyone can start posting videos. But I think not everyone wants to, or even thinks about making a positive impact with their videos and their content. And for me, that's what actually matters the most. It's not essentially just about growing my channel, it's rather about creating something meaningful, something that genuinely allows people to connect, to help, or even to inspire, even if it's just in the smallest way. And that's the kind of creator I want to be. And another aspect of my YouTube is I really want to provide some kind of comfort with my videos, because I think we all need a little bit of comfort, because it's so easy to get hooked on comparing yourself with others. You might see some sort of content online and then you feel so shitty and so bad about yourself and your life, and I want to be a creator that can help you feel good about yourself and can help you feel good about your life, and to actually inspire you to make meaningful changes and shifts with your life. The other thing was my self-development videos. They actually allowed me to not be so stuck in my own ways and not be so kind of like, oh, that's what I know is enough and I can just share what I know. It actually pushed me to get out of my knowledge comfort zone and actually pushed me to make time for reading, for learning new things. I mean, we're in March already and I was able to finish 7 books, and I'm extremely proud of myself that I was able to make time for reading, and all these books have been amazing. I will provide the titles and authors in the video descriptions if you guys want to check them out. Honestly, with all these YouTube videos that I've shared, it's not that I'm just sharing things that I already knew. I'm also building up on that knowledge, and I am also learning with you as we go. I am kind of being like a teacher and a student at once, which is pretty funny because I was actually studying in the university to be a teacher, and I never thought that, you know, I will end up here talking to you, sharing things with you, maybe teaching you something. So that is kind of interesting how things happen. When I look back at my old videos, it honestly looks like a time capsule. It's a reminder of where I started, with the things that I struggled, and how far I actually got. Even when I had no subscribers, even when my growth was very, very stagnant and slow, I still kept going, I still pushed myself. And I am so, so, so grateful that I did. I literally just want to hug my younger self and be like, I'm so proud of you and you did amazing. Thank you. If you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I hope this video provided an inspiration for you. If you're looking for a cozy, comforting corner on the internet, I hope my channel, this community can be that for you. A little piece of comfort in an uncertain world. Thank you for being here, for watching, for growing with me. Thank you for being part of community. And please let me know in the comment section down below, what have you learned so far this year? I would love to hear that. And of course, I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.